tomorrow, speaking of Joe Millionaire, Evan Marriott will call in Joe Millionaire.
Oh, wonderful, because he owes us an interview. He's supposed to come clean about all the girls.
That's right. Jim Carrey, Mark Wahlberg, Jimmy Kimmel. That hot new game, Shaved or Unshaved.
When is that?
That's happening very soon.
Coming weeks?
In the coming weeks. Got that all lined up. I just got to decide with Shaved or Unshaved whether or not to have people in our audience play for prizes. I'm still working that out of my head. So much to talk about. I want to mention our great governor of New York State, Governor Pataki, who is fighting tax increases again.
And boy, are they saddling us with some.
Yeah, he is so far against it and working hard to get this burden off of us. God, I am so glad that I not only voted for the guy, I pushed for him when he was 25 points below in the polls. And I'll tell you what, you know, they're calling rich people a guy who makes $200,000 a year.
I know, it's ridiculous.
And, you know, Governor Pataki saying that's hardly wealthy in New York State. Yeah, maybe if you live in Kansas, you could live great on $200,000 a year. Here in New York, people make $200,000 a year. A woman in the newspaper wrote a column. They don't even buy a $1.50 cup of coffee at Starbucks. They don't have the budget.
Yeah, that's usually both people working in a family.
Oh, yeah, and busting their balls. Small businesses, and they've got 20 people working for them. I mean, you know, 200 G's.
Doesn't go far here.
It really doesn't. I know that sounds crazy. Anybody who lives outside of New York, but man, oh man, it can go quick. I mean, just trying to pay your mortgage. The price of you know, forget about living in the city. You can't even in like somewhere in the West Village or something. If you want a one-room apartment, it starts at $1,600 a month.
Oh, forget
it. And
rent.
they decided to raise the rents on everybody.
Yeah. So Governor Pataki just was reading the newspaper saying, "Hey, this is BS, man. I'm going to fight this."
He's going to veto certain bills if they come to his desk with too many tax increases.
Love this guy. Love him. Robin, I want you to give Governor Pataki oral.
Well, I would, but he doesn't want it.
Would you, though? If Governor Pataki said, look, I need oral from you. You know, this is something you can do to help me relax.
I'm saying yes because I know he'll say no.
No, Robin, I don't know that.
He wants
Not from you. He wants you. He wants it, he just can't ask. So you just have to go up and do it to him.
I see.
He told me that. Just have Robin just do it. I don't want to ask.
Tell her she must take advantage of it.
Right. Like rape me.
You know, I'll pretend I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I'll be on a table relaxing, and she'll just come in and whip my pants down. But he's a great governor, and I'm very proud of him. And he's taken the proper stance once again. So that's good. Yeah. Now, I got a ton of stuff to talk about.
Do you know if he's running again, by the way? I think this is his last term.
Don't say that. If he runs for president, then I'm fine with it.
Okay.
He really should be the next president. Yeah, even more so than George W.
Really?
Yeah, George W. is great with his fight on terrorism and everything, but he's now in this weird situation where he can't fight any more wars because he's fought enough wars. Like then he'll be a warmonger.
Oh, come on, George. Keep going.
Really? Now, if you put George Pataki in, he can finish the job.
Yeah, you know, people are talking about weapons of mass destruction. We can't find the people over there.
Yeah, how about you know, it sounds good, a Pataki-Giuliani ticket.
Yes.
That would be nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Co-presidency.
Now, because I was going to say, who gets to run and who gets to be vice president?
Well, Governor Pataki is the governor. He would run the country.
I don't know if Rudy's going to sit still for that.
Let's go, baby. I like that.
I'll do what I say.
Co-presidency.
Nice.
All right, look. There's plenty to talk about. So much. A lot of people got to watch the E! Show last night with Artie playing basketball.
Exactly.
And Artie even set his alarm clock so he'd have to wake up and watch himself.
How did you think you did on camera?
I think I did wonderfully.
You didn't mind your roughness.
Well, roughness, Robin. First of all, Robin, I didn't hear any of the broadcasts while I was playing the game. Robin was brutal. Come on, Marissa. Come on, Marissa.
How'd you
had to root for the girl.
How'd you like Marv Albert? I thought he was great.
Yeah, well, Marv Albert, right in the middle of the brutal Robin commentary, out of nowhere goes, here's a joke I didn't understand. No wonder Artie's father fell off that roof.
Yeah. What does that mean?
The hell was that?
I don't know.
I mean, I was under siege by you people.
You should have just seen the big office fight argument that we just had over the last comment that you were just talking about.
What is that?
About the $200,000.
$200,000 is not a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with you.
In New York, and to live in New York with a family,
like Gary and I just got to do a huge argument over because he says I'm crazy, and then and Jill and Jason and Will are all saying that you're crazy because it is. I mean, that is a lot of money.
No, Jason and Will are single guys who probably have roommates and stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying when a guy has a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's got to live off that money.
Here's what he's got to do. He's got to put his kids through college, so he's got to start saving there.
Of course.
Howard,
okay.
Can I tell you that I totally disagree with you, and I'm not trying to pick a fight. I'm not saying that you're wealthy, but when you get, even from New York City, as expensive as it is, when you say that $200,000 isn't a lot of money,
it's not.
Ted the janitor put 7 kids through college on...
Wait a second.
He didn't live in New York City.
Wait a second. Hold it a second. I'm not even talking about living in New York City. Anybody in the tri-state area, if you make $200,000, they're calling you wealthy. And they're going to now tax you. I think it's something like 17% more.
Mm-hmm.
No, that I agree.
Now, you got to understand something. When a guy's making $200,000 a year, and let's face it, every guy wants to provide a house for his family. He wants his wife home with the kids.
Life insurance,
a car insurance. I mean, I'm not saying you can't scrape by.
And there's a reason you work so hard is to make that kind of money, because you want a certain kind of a lifestyle.
$200,000 hardly makes you rich. If you're going to say somebody's rich, how much money? $200,000 to me, rich is somebody who can put away enough life savings for his kids to go to college. I think that's a real nice thing for a middle-income family to be able to do.
I think it's hard to tell somebody when the average salary, say, the tri-state area might be $60,000 or $70,000.
That's my point.
That $200,000.
So a guy making $60,000 or $70,000 is really struggling.
No, I'm saying, but when somebody's making $60,000 or $75,000, right?
This is a ridiculous argument. You're not hearing what I'm saying.
No, you're talking about
calling a person who makes $200,000 a year rich.
Well, see, the way
they're not rich.
I was out of the office, so when I walked in, the argument that I walked into was that you can't live on $200,000 a year.
No, nobody said that.
It started.
You can live on $200,000. If you have a family, let's say 2 kids, a wife, you want to have a car, you want to have a house, you want to maybe go out to dinner. You can't just go out to dinner every night of the week, man. I would say a rich person goes out to dinner every night of the week.
And half the time, you can't even send your kid to public school if you want him to get a good education. So you're also paying for the education.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, rich is someone that can stop working. $200,000 a year after taxes is about $100,000 clear. Yeah, you can't stop working.
So what do you call somebody who makes $200,000? Are they upper middle class?
I would say they're... In New York now, not in Kansas.
Right, gotcha.
In New York, middle class.
Yeah, in Kansas, you're a millionaire.
I would say middle class.
Yeah, I was going to say $60,000 or $70,000 in Kansas is a lot of money.
It is, because I mean, I was talking to some dude who lives, where the hell did he live? I don't even remember, but in one of these states where, maybe when
any other
when I was out in Arizona, someone was saying, out here we could buy a nice house. A woman was looking at a house, $200,000. It was like a palace, a mansion. You can't. You talk to a guy making $200,000 a year and with a family.
I don't think
he is not rich and is not retiring anytime soon.
Well, I agree with that.
And I can see him taking a subway.
Of course.
He's not taking.
He ain't taking a limo, that's for sure.
Yeah, but
you got to be kidding me. You're saying he's rich? You're calling them the rich? They're not rich. They're just not in New York State. Sorry. $200,000 a year doesn't make anybody rich. Yeah, Mike, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, how are you, man?
Hey.
Listen, I own my own business. I've owned it for 14 years. I live on Long Island out in Suffolk County. I make $185,000, and I can barely, survive.
Yeah, explain that.
I got a 6-year-old pickup truck. My wife has a 4-year-old car. I live. My taxes are about $12,000 a month, a year. My mortgage is $2,500. Insurance for me and my 2 kids is over $1,000 a month. Food, you just keep adding and adding.
Insurance is $1,000 a month for you and your kids. What kind of insurance are you talking about?
Health insurance.
Oh,
he's got his own business.
Health insurance.
Right. You see, you're not taking that into consideration.
Let me ask you something. On $185,000, how much you clear a year? Free?
Probably $120.
Okay.
And that's good.
Yeah, that's real good.
That's real. Jesus.
And he's living in Suffolk, which is cheaper than living in Nassau County. What's your mortgage?
He said about $2,500.
$2,500 a month.
$2,500.
So how much? I mean, you're not going out to the movies every night and then out to a restaurant every night.
No, maybe my wife and I get out once a month, once every other month, and then a babysitter. That's $25 to $30 when we go out, but just a babysitter.
I ain't saying the guy doesn't have a nice lifestyle. I'm just saying he's hardly rich.
Oh, you got to watch your spending.
No.
It's not
right. It's not. Listen, I don't have dollars. Piling up in the bank. I'm not, living large.
You save a lot of money.
How much money do you save?
I'm not rich, is what I'm saying.
I'd say if this guy knew John, he'd be broke.
No, but you can't save money on that kind of money. I mean,
John would suck the money out of me.
Exactly.
But he's got to put money away for his kids' college.
Yeah.
He's got to do a lot of stuff.
He wants to do the right thing,
money,
yeah.
But he can't spend it today.
And then when he gets divorced, he's going to lose half.
There.
You have a mortgage, you got life insurance, you got kid college funds, car payment. There's no way.
I mean, he's not rich. I'm not saying the guy can't live a nice lifestyle in America.
I'm surviving. I'm not, I'm not scraping my knees, but I'm not going out and spending a couple $100 every weekend.
You don't have a boat. You don't have all this crazy kind of lifestyle.
Governor Pataki's point is that this guy's hardly rich. I happen to agree with him. I don't think he's rich. I think he's making a good living. He's not rich.
And they keep going to people on the subway every day going, what do you think of all these things? Yeah, tax the rich. Don't tax me.
Yeah.
And they talk about this guy.
They're talking about this guy. This guy is living in Suffolk County. He's not rich.
Where do you think he falls in is he in the top 20% money makers?
I don't know. I think in New York State, all those rules go out the window because it's so goddamn expensive.
Yeah, you just shift that
I'm in a 33% tax bracket.
Sorry, what?
I'm in a 33% tax bracket.
Oh, that's the most brutal part of it, man.
Yeah, enough.
On a paycheck, you bring home, take a third out.
I know. I mean, and listen.
I have my own business, but it's a sub S, so it still becomes income to me. It becomes a personal tax thing, even though it's my own business.
Wow.
All right. Hey.
It's a sub S. All right, man.
Thanks for calling in, Mike. All right. Bye. The guy's not rich. He's doing well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good question, Gar. Would you consider me a rich guy?
Yes.
You would?
Well, I don't know.
Well, let me say something. Artie is not rich. But I'll tell you why you get fooled.
If a guy has $15,000 to bring to Vegas.
Well, that's my point that I'm going to make. In fact, I was going to make it later in the show, but as long as we're at this point. Sitting and watching some of the people from this show gamble, who gamble way more money than I do, you would think every guy in this show is wealthy. And I got to tell you something. It was alarming going to Vegas.
Really?
And watching some of the people on this show gamble.
What did you see?
KC, case in point.
Well, yeah, he's got a. He
doesn't have. He's got a real gambling problem.
He's got an illness.
This is a guy who lost over $1,000. He's not even telling you what he really lost, but I know it's over $1,000.
I saw him lose $300 in like 10 minutes.
All right, let me tell you something. Like I was talking to Don Buchwald about this, my agent. My agent makes a real good living. He was alarmed at how much money some of the guys here put up. Like, it's like when you gamble, you should be able to get a rush out of betting $5 if you're KC.
Right, because that's putting your livelihood on the line.
KC's got 25 down on a hand, and doubling down with $50. I mean, the dude makes
to be a high roller in the worst
way.
Well, I don't know that he wants to be a high roller. He wants to make money.
Yeah.
And you got to put a lot of money down to make it, but you don't know.
But he's also in that endless loop of I got to make money, but then loses it, and then makes some, and then loses it. And
like, would you ever quit while you're ahead, Casey?
No.
Yeah, no.
Dude, you know what? It was alarming.
Dude, when you're playing with their money, that's
you never had their money.
You're not playing with.
But you're not really. Are you really playing with their money when you can't pay certain bills at home? In other words, you're ahead now. You've got
if you're up $200, you still don't have to bet $50 a hand and lose it so fast. Enjoy and you're not going to get rich, Casey, at the blackjack table. So bet $5 a hand and have a good time doing it. Enjoy it for the experience of sitting at the table with the guys. You don't have to put up $50 a hand.
And don't be in pain when you leave.
Dude, just stop gambling.
Like, did you ever stop to think, I'm up $200, now I don't have to steal my car from my own garage?
Dude, that happened once.
No, but I mean,
what were you playing a hand there? I mean, I saw some pretty wild betting.
When you're up, you tend to bet more.
I saw him play like $50 hand.
Yeah, me too.
See, I would never. I walk by Howard. I'm so cheap. I walk by $25 tables. I go, you know what? I'll play 15, and if I want,
yeah, because you got a wife and kids and a conscience. I mean, this guy, he's a single guy, but put away some money, dude. You know.
Put away. He can't pay his bills every month.
What was your single biggest bet? Did you bet 100 on a hand?
Probably, yeah.
I would never.
And what did you ultimately do? You lost all your money.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, it happens. What are you going to do?
You know who else was doing the same thing?
I mean, you know what? Artie's not a rich guy. Artie made a good living and stuff in sitcoms and this and that, but it's not like he had a hit sitcom.
And the idea that he was bringing as much money as he did to just give it to them.
20G, and I love Artie being out of control more. I mean, it makes him come alive, but my God.
The idea of it is mind-boggling.
Dude, what are you up to? Have you sat down and thought about this at all?
Of course I have, for years. But,
he's come up with no solution.
Is there a solution to this? I mean, I don't mean to be, Bill Bennett here and preach morality. I mean, gee, he turned out to be a real winner, and I'll be talking about him later.
Right. No, I got to tell you, honestly, I'm doing okay. My gambling problem used to be way worse than it is now, and for what I've made for a living for the last 7-8 years, I don't think I gamble too much.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Based on my other, spending.
Again, he doesn't have a family yet or anything.
Right. No, I mean I'm a single guy without kids, and obviously, so that helps.
So give your money away.
And then there's a whole other weird dynamic that goes on. If Dominic or Sam Simon are around, who are guys who can afford to play $5,000 a hand, people get caught up in that moment.
I know.
And start doubling and tripling the size of their bet.
Pretend your $5 chip is a $5,000 chip, and what's the difference?
Hey, Howard, also, Scott the engineer was gambling an awful lot, too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he won. Scott was like, I won $1,000 on Wheel of Fortune as soon as I walked in. But it's just, I don't know, it's just sort of weird.
Yeah, he's another guy complaining about money, he doesn't have any money, and then he's gambling away.
But see, he's got to come up, he won, so he's
he won, so cool.
Wait, after the first 2 days, I was up $1,500.
Yes.
So I didn't really care.
Yeah, but why not keep the $1,500?
I did. I walked away with $800 after the week.
I love it.
So no, but I was having fun.
You're at $700 you walked away with.
$700-800. It was somewhere in there.
Okay.
The 6.
But no, really. So I was playing with house money.
Again, you gave it all back.
No, I didn't give it all back. I gave half back, but I was having a good time.
But how much? You guys play per hand a lot of money.
No, I didn't. I was playing
$25.
Never. I never played.
Yes, you did. With us up in the high roller table.
No, I was betting $10 a hand.
Oh, come on, Scott.
I'm telling you.
I just know you're always bitching about money. $10 a hand is too much money for you to be playing.
But I was up. I brought $500.
All right, so hold on to it. Then you don't have to bitch about money every minute.
Yeah, but you had 15 you could have come home with.
Yeah. Stop. I'm just saying there's a lot of guys on this show who really, when they get down to the table, are playing for way too much money.
They forget all of their problems, and they go for it like they don't have a care in the world.
Yeah, especially you, Casey.
Hey, the thing is, you're not gonna make any money if you bet. So
you're not going to make any money if you do.
People don't make money.
You're not going to lose any money either.
All this is true, but
you got to have it to play with, and you don't.
Case, I know I make more money than you. And I know that I would never bet $100 a hand. It's not in my.
If it wasn't your money,
it shouldn't be in your vocabulary. It is your money.
No,
when you have the $100 to put up, it's your money.
You own it.
Look, things go in streaks. You flip a coin 10 times.
All right.
In defense of Casey, it's not his fault. It's not my fault. You know whose fault it is? The Portland Trailblazers.
Because they were all going to make it back on the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. Who were giving 2 Thursday night and lost by 15.
Kim, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hi.
Listen, I'm from Suffolk County also, and me and my husband together make about a little over $100,000 a year. And if this guy can't live on $185,000,
he didn't say he couldn't live on it. I'm talking about the governor came out and said he's against these tax increases, and they're saying tax increases to the rich. A guy who makes $185,000.
Can I talk?
A guy who makes $185,000 is not a rich guy.
I didn't say he was rich.
Well, that's the argument we were having.
You just said that. You said if he can't live on it. He's not saying he can't live on it. He's saying enough with the taxing.
He's saying that he's struggling.
He's saying that he can't go out and stop working. He's a rich. What is your definition of rich? The guy's got to hustle his ass off for the $185,000. I mean, you're assuming that he's rich, like he's living with limos and private jets.
I am not assuming that he's rich. You're not letting me talk.
He's middle class.
He's middle class.
Fine, he's middle class. But let me ask you, how much did he pay for his house? If he's living in a $400,000 house, then he didn't spend his money correctly.
But he didn't say that. He told you his mortgage was $2,500.
Right. My mortgage is 18 for 15 years. If I was to have a mortgage for 30 years like everybody else, my mortgage would be maybe $1,300 a month.
I would have to do. I would think that a guy who makes $185,000 should be able to have a $2,500 mortgage and live well. And yeah, and who knows when you bought versus when he bought, what neighborhood you live in. He's got kids. He wants to get a better school system.
I have kids.
All right. So
my
the point
kids
is
going to college.
Yeah, but the point is, he's not a rich man by any means.
I didn't say he was rich, but
what
also saying
kids
that
going
people that make that much money should be taxed.
What college is your kid going to?
She's just going to a community for the first.
Yeah, you're not paying any money for college. He wants something better for his kid.
Your kid's in college. She has a locker.
Community college.
Community college isn't going to get her out of the, out of the woods.
Out of the house, even.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it will. Yes, it will. There's a lot of people that came from community college that do it.
Maybe he wants something better for his kid. Maybe a guy who makes $185,000. Well, maybe. Why are you mad at him?
I'm not mad at him.
He's in the same boat you are. He's not a rich guy. He shouldn't be taxed anymore.
But why should I be taxed?
You shouldn't either.
If Pataki's plan goes through...
She's an imbecile.
Hear me out for 1 second, Howard, please. If Pataki's plan goes through, his $12,000 property taxes is going to go up to $15,000. So what difference does it make whether he pays it out of his payroll or whether he pays it out of his property tax?
Because it's a different thing of property tax.
What's different?
It's different tax breaks of property tax. And not only that, they're not talking about the same rate of taxation. I'm not going to get into a whole tax thing, but this is...
And this is all the people in the same pot turning on each other.
I know.
She's no different than that guy.
I know, and she's angry.
No, I'm not. I am angry because...
The guy's not a rich guy, and neither are you.
To lower my school taxes, and you know what? They're higher than they were when he came into office.
Yeah, but Pataki is slowing down the tax rate.
No, he's not.
Of course he is. He's
Howard,
fighting every tax rate.
Went up over 10% last year.
Yeah, but come on. You know how difficult this environment is? And the fact of the matter is they want to raise it even more, and he's saying put a stop to it.
Yes, they want to raise it more.
I'm not a political show. Call Rush Limbaugh. I'm just saying I like the new tax cuts. What he's proposing.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
And also the thing is, I think I may have a gambling problem because last night before the E-show, I called my bookie and bet on me.
No, he's so not rich. I have a friend who's a doctor who lives in the city who makes about $200,000 a year. He's so not rich. I mean,
he probably has a nice lifestyle. He's just not a rich guy. He's got to work. Rich guys don't have to work. They don't.
Right, right. When you think of rich, that's what you think of.
That's right. To me, it's not ever having to think about money.
Right. These guys think about money
all the time.
And I don't think they're living out of control. All right, listen, we got to take a break. I'm way behind now. And when we come back, we got a huge show for you. But first, these words. You know how great it is to be a broadcaster. I mean, I can still remember the day I flipped a switch the first time on the microphone. And I said, testing, 1, 2.
Wow, good one.
Testing.
1, 2. Now, we are now testing this out for proper modulation.
Right.
As you will know, when you record, the proper modulation that is required is for the electric eye, which is a green type of tube. Will open and close as we record. Now I will play this back to hear the quality, whether this is operating. Thank you.
Where's my father from? Like, what's that accent?
I don't know.
The quality.
A green type of tube.
Which will open and close.
Yeah. He was a party growing up with.
Do you think he felt powerful?
Thank you.
Are you kidding?
Thank you.
I got to call my old man today, find out if he got his hearing aid.
Oh, he was going.
Yeah. We finally got him to go to the doctor. He didn't hear anything.
You don't even know what the test showed.
Testing. 1, 2.
Testing. 1, 2. Now, we are now testing this out for proper modulation. As you will know, when you record, the proper modulation that is required is for the electric eye, which is a green type of tube, will open and close as we record. Now I will play this back to hear the quality and whether this is operating. Thank you.
And whether this is operating. I don't even know if I'm on, damn it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Proper modulation.
Thank you.
He's a broadcaster.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
My dad used to be a radio engineer in the beginning, so that was him practicing announcing. That's his announcer voice.
Ah.
Very proper.
Thank you.
Well, see, you too could know all those terms.
I'll never forget the day that I got my first radio job, and I clicked down the switch, and the switch jammed, and I couldn't get the microphone off. And my father was home listening.
Oh, dear.
Testing. 1, 2.
Testing. 1, 2. Now, we are now testing this out for proper modulation. As you will know, when you record, the proper modulation that is required is for the electric eye, which is a green tube, will open and close as we record. Now I will play this back to hear the quality and whether this is operating. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you catch my every word?
As you will know.
As you will know. How will you know that?
How would you know if you've never heard it before?
I think he thinks you know everything he knows.
As you will know.
The proper modulation that's required.
We all studied proper modulation.
And what tube is he opening?
A green type of tube.
But what is the name of the tube?
Green type of tube.
No, he says I'm opening the something, which is a green type of tube.
He even knows what he's talking about.
Testing. 1, 2. Now, we are now testing this out for proper modulation.
Okay.
As you will know, when you record, the proper modulation that is required is for the electric eye, which is a green tube.
The electric eye.
Will open and close as we record. Now I will play this back.
Electric eye.
I don't know what he's talking about.
And whether this is operating. Thank you.
We will know, as you know.
And he's still not explaining what proper modulation is. Is he just saying that the green eye is opening and closing?
Well, we all know.
Robin?
Yes.
The green eye is opening and closing. Pass it on. Thank you.
Thank you.
That should be our code word to each other.
Thank you.
Like if we're secret agents. The green eye is opening. Thank you.
Do we have proper modulation? Yes, the green eye is
As
opening and closing.
Like James Bond go, do we have proper modulation? As you know, the green eye keeps opening and closing. Thank you.
Yeah, the secret goodbye is thank you.
Thank you.
You have to say it perfectly, though. As you will know.
As you will know.
When you record.
When you record.
Proper modulation that is required is for the electric eye, which is a green type of tube.
You'll never get to your secret mission trying to get the code out.
Well, hey, God bless him. Oh, man. He's going to be 80.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yep.
No kidding.
80 years old in July.
He's achieved much.
Yes, he has. He's read every New York Times that's ever been printed.
In his lifetime.
And he lets you know it.
Thank you.
I never went to college. My college was sitting and reading the newspaper. You know, these guys in prison who want to get an education, if they sat and read the New York Times from front to back every day, they would have a college education when they got
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
New York Times is the greatest newspaper that's ever been printed.
Shut up! Sit down!
Thank you.
You don't fold the newspaper properly.
Thank you.
What do you get if you read the New York Post cover to cover every day? Because that's what I do.
Yeah, well, you become a degenerate.
Yeah, you become a gambler.
Yeah, you become a prisoner. Eventually. Hey, I just went on howardstern.com. I'm trying to get that picture of our bathroom.
Right. Yeah, how did they turn out?
Picture is pretty good. There's a picture of the state of our bathroom here filled with duty.
The men's room.
Yeah, and then I also had the picture of me and Siegfried and Roy.
Are they up?
No, well, I went on howardstern.com and it just says error.
Oh.
So there must be some problem with our URL, which is a green type of tube. Which has an electric eye attached to it.
It's not opening and closing.
It's not opening and closing. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we don't think this is operating. We will have to test.
But I'm going to contact my boy Jeff Schick, and he'll fix it. That guy can fix anything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's Mr. Computer. Him and his team, Rob Victel, all these guys. They come in here.
They're the top guys.
Call them. They're the only guys who know anything. Really. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jeff explained it's a green type of tube.
Thank you.
That is preventing.
You are not getting the proper modulation.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, where do I begin? We got a big show for you today. Johnny Knoxville, Roger Allen Wade coming in. You should definitely check that out. Playboy Playmate of the Year, Christina Santiago.
See.
She's going to give us a quick stop by.
Thank you.
And, I don't know. We had Artie's basketball game on E last night.
Yeah.
How'd you like that, Alfonso?
Good morning, Howard. Good morning, Miss Robin. Hey, I just want to, give props to Robin Rosinski and her crew because the way they came out last night with the replays and it was good the way it was put together, the way it was edited. Lighting could have been a little bit better, but boy, other than that, it was a really good show. Except that Artie's a hack. He plays that jungle ball. He committed a lot more fouls than they could have called him for a lot more fouls.
You're kidding. Yeah. I got called every play. How many more fouls could they have called?
You were fouling a lot.
Yes, he was.
You were.
He was out of control towards the end.
Yeah.
All right, that was his strategy.
There's some courts. There's some courts you play ball like that.
All right, thank you.
He would have been thrown out of a regular game.
I'm yawning because I got up at 3:30 this morning. I couldn't fall back asleep. I think I was hungry. I'm trying to always, lose weight.
How are you doing? You had picked up a little weight. Are you back?
I seem to be sticking at 200. I can't get down below that. I need to be about 190 so my belly doesn't jiggle so much. No matter how, I could diet down to 160, my belly would still jiggle.
Well, you haven't tried it.
Oh, I'm not trying that. I don't care. But I don't look good in my swimsuit, that's for sure.
Have you been modeling? Looking at yourself, getting ready for the beach?
Yeah, I only fit into one of my swimsuits for the summer.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't wear tight swimsuits.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It be fitting.
It's not fitting.
Oh, my.
I barely fit into my jeans to go by the pool.
I felt bad for Artie in Vegas when we were down at the Hard Rock pool and everyone's sitting there sweltering hot and we're all in, everyone's sweating and we're sitting by the pool in our bathing suits and Artie's girlfriend's in a little string white bikini and
everybody's peeling down. Artie's putting on more clothes.
Artie comes down in a flannel shirt. I swear to God, long sleeve with a T-shirt underneath and what was that shirt, dude?
All right, it was flannel.
All right, a T-shirt underneath, a light flannel with a T-shirt underneath.
What's the thinking there, Artie? You're going down to the pool and you pull out the flannel.
Jeans and socks. Socks.
I'll tell you what my thinking is. It's over.
He's laying on a chaise lounge in his socks.
Why not wrap yourself in a blanket?
It's just, Robin, for me, physically, it's over. And I'm one of the few people that admit it.
You don't look that bad, dude. You could have put on one of those big, surfer bathing suits.
I'm not comfortable with...
With a T-shirt.
Well, I mean, I had a T-shirt on.
How about a basketball jersey? You could have let your arms out.
What about your... I think Artie's too lazy to pack anything, but... Yeah. But what about, are your legs real chubby? Is that it?
No, not even close.
So what,
I actually have nice legs.
Something wrong with your feet?
I just don't like being... I'm very self-conscious about being in a bathing suit.
Yeah, but I'm saying cover up in the bathing suit. Wear shorts, with the long shorts, with, a big T-shirt.
Right.
And, because
you don't have to wear socks and shoes.
I mean, you look like he didn't have shoes on.
Oh,
but
no,
he had
just socks. Oh, that's a good look.
Yeah, and actually that's worse, I think.
And it's just so at least you're covered, but you're not sweltering, and you don't look completely out of place.
You know what? I'm depressed about it because, like I say, I used to be an athlete. I used to be thin and
Do it, man.
I used to get a tan. I
play basketball every day.
Yeah, I thought I got the bug. If you want to play hoops,
so play some hoops, and not me. Play against somebody good. You're good. Run around.
He'll hurt you.
There's a full court game actually next to where I live that I'm going to get. I used to do that all the time, man. I used to.
And then when you're done, don't eat 50 meals. Eat 3.
Well, that's got to be a problem.
That's what's rough, man. Is the not eating.
All right, so you know what? Eat, but just play basketball.
Yeah.
Because what was funny was with all those clothes on at the pool, what was he doing? He was eating, right?
He was eating fries.
You know what?
Double order.
Well, that's the thing. Could you imagine eating without clothes on? That's even more gross.
And when I went to dinner with him Friday night, you didn't have to have 2 orders of entrees.
Lamb chops.
Yeah, but you say, listen, I'm watching myself.
Well, it was that gourmet portion. Those are small little portions.
Yeah, but you probably had something before.
Right.
Well, we had appetizers, of course. We're not barbarians.
I heard Ganji was in his swimsuit. Everyone was goofing on how large he got.
Really?
Yeah. He looked disgusting, evidently. So maybe Artie's right. Who wants to go through the ridicule?
I'm actually doing it for other people as well. I mean, I don't like grossing people out.
What, you mean your girlfriend?
Yeah, exactly.
But there's a way
maybe your girlfriend, or any hot chick who might be in the vicinity. I don't want to,
Thank you.
Because people do talk.
Of course they do. Come on.
I know my girlfriend would eventually say, boy, Artie's in bad shape.
Yeah, exactly.
She
Everybody
commented.
does. Of course.
But isn't there a cool way to sort of cover up that's too obvious.
Yeah, he could have. Artie went the other way and wore all his street clothes.
Yeah.
Artie tried to pretend he didn't know he was going to be at the pool.
Yeah, believe me, if I had a bathing suit on, you know this group around here, no one's judgmental.
If you had a bathing suit on, I don't mean a Speedo, I mean like one of those long boxer things.
Right.
Like, the stuff I wear. You would have been fine. And don't take your shirt off.
The one bathing suit I own is that style, the long, baggy thing. And
you should have worn that.
Where do you wear that?
Nowhere.
When he's the star of The Bachelor, he's going to wear that.
Right, exactly. Oh, well, first of all...
When he's in the hot tub with all the chicks.
In a couple of the movies I did, I had to have no shirt on. God.
Little comedy thing.
But I'll tell you what, man, the basketball game, watching it, I look gross. I really, you know what? I really do. She's like all neat and put together and everything, and I got those baggy sweatpants on, and my bald spot is just glaring in that Vegas sun, and it really was,
It's hard to take.
It was a little bit. I watched it last night, and I said, okay, I'm hitting the shots, but I look awful.
He's getting more depressed.
Have you ever gone to like a warm location with Dana on vacation and had to wear a bathing suit in front of her?
Yeah. One time I had a gig down in Captiva Island once, and they flew her down. They were real nice. Ask her; she'll tell you. I go on the beach and I don't put shorts on. Sometimes I'll roll up my sweatpants to my knees.
Put your feet in the water?
Put my feet in the water.
So you don't take your shirt off at all?
I rarely take my shirt off in public.
Right.
Rarely.
I saw you in here when you did the weigh-in. You didn't look that bad.
I don't think I look that bad. I'm just like I'm saying. I compare myself to the way I used to look when I was younger. I just hate it.
Did you bring in some of those pictures? Because I can't imagine that.
Why don't you do like Jenny Craig or...
I'll play when I was playing baseball, Robin. I'll bring you some of my pictures in uniform. You will get turned on.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right.
You'll see my jaw.
You have a jaw?
I had a jaw.
Hey, John, you're on the air.
What's up? How's it going, man?
I'm learning that Artie was a very slender 2-year-old.
That bald spot looked like a kite cap, like a yarmulke.
Oh, a kite cap. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, what were you wearing, a kite cap?
Yeah.
I have to say, though, I saw some calls that dyke bitch was fouling him, and that nigger wouldn't give him a call. It was unbelievable, that nigger ref.
Oh, my
Man, you got hacked on that one shot. You hit your elbow, and you're begging for the call. He wouldn't give it to you.
Sir, you're not helping.
What are you talking about, man? You weren't getting any calls, bro.
Yeah.
He's on your side.
Oh, he is.
She was fouling him. She's a big bald dyke.
All right. Thank you.
Hey take it easy.
Take care. That was the coach of the Celtics calling in.
There was one time where...
Kidding.
Somebody from NYU.
Right.
There was one time where she fouled me, and I didn't get the call, I think.
Yeah, I know. There was one time you really contested that you didn't get a call.
And look, man, that could have been the game. I had needed 1 point.
Good point.
1 point!
Well, I'm sorry. All right, I got to take a break. I'm getting yelled at. We got to. We'll be back right after these words. Screw Les Moonves and what he's looking for. I ain't helping him with anything. You talk about hypocrites, man. I got to tell you.
You mentioned him. I wondered if you had cooled off about that.
No. I just don't want to bore the audience with my personal vendettas. But the fact of the matter is, this guy, Bill Bennett, who was the former drug czar under. What president was he under? I think Bill Clinton.
Was he the drug czar for Bush?
He was the education guy under Reagan.
And he was the drug czar for Bush.
For Bush, right. I don't know. I thought that's right. During the Clinton administration, he was running around talking about how morality has gone out the window. He wrote several books. Guy's name is Bill Bennett. A lot of people don't know who he is.
The Book of Virtues is what it's called.
I didn't know who he was, but he started using my name for publicity. He started going on all these cable news stations that are all conservative, like Fox, and the other ones are all conservative now, too. And he would get on and start screaming about Howard Stern, and Howard Stern sucks, and Howard Stern is the one that's ruining society, and Howard Stern.
I think we even have tape of him.
I think we do, and I asked...
At a press conference.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Gary, I'm telling you, we got tape of Bill Bennett.
It was 2 dudes, and Bill Bennett was one of them, talking about how you were bringing down society.
And again, if anyone is listening to this radio show, do you see how people put on one face in public, but are really the complete opposite? That this guy's no role model. This is nobody to tell you about how to live your life morally. This man squandered $8 million.
Yeah, you bought his book, and he ran to a casino with it.
Yeah. And by the way, at first he came out and said, I don't see a problem with this. And then all of a sudden he goes, well, maybe there is a problem.
Yeah.
this is a terrible hypocrisy.
Because how much of a family man could you be if you're sitting and throwing, like you're losing hundreds of thousands of dollars at a time in a casino? You don't do that in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, one day you're going to die. Save the money for your wife, your kids. We care about them. And, I mean, forget about what that means when you're telling people Howard Stern is bad for you. In fact, he was calling to get my show off the air because you shouldn't listen to it because it would be bad for you. Yet you're listening to a guy who's out of control. I'm talking about $8 million here.
I'm talking about in 2 months, $1.4 million.
Yeah, the drug czar, the education guy,
the family values and virtues guy.
Gary, get me his book too, because I know he wrote about me. And by the way, there's no bigger hypocrite than Bill Bennett. No bigger slimeball than Bill Bennett, who you got to see the whole presentation when he comes on these shows. You would think this guy was a moral guy. And the same with guys like Les Moonves, who runs the programming of CBS television. He's one of these guys with the slick hairdo, the perfect teeth, the Brooks Brothers suit or whatever the big suit is, Armani, I don't know.
Some designer label.
And Les is like, my best friend Howard, I love you. But he just lies to me. He lied to me about the script Kane. He lied to me. The guy's unbelievable. When he read that I was suing Telepictures and Scott Einziger and Mike Fleiss for stealing my idea, he called me up, buddy. I'm behind you. I want to give you all my legal documents when I sued over Survivor and a Celebrity Survivor and all this stuff. And I want to put my energy behind these guys are thieves. I know your show. They ripped you off. Are You Hot is a rip-off of your idea. I've been watching it for 10 years. Anything I can do to help, pal. You had to hear this guy. You had to hear him. Then I'm in Vegas. Open up Variety. What does Les do? He makes a deal with Mike Fleiss and Scott Einziger to produce some shows. I had my agent call Mel, and I go, what's going on? How is Les so two-faced? That if he's calling these guys thieves in a phone call to me, why would he hire thieves?
Yeah, and what does he expect them to bring you? Bring him more of your ideas for shows?
Yeah. Oh, wait, Mike Fleiss was interviewed by Entertainment Weekly. I wish I could find it right now, because it's just great. You got to hear this guy. He was interviewed someone else talking about what a huge influence I was on his career and how our Channel 9 shows changed his way of life, and that's when he knew he had to get into television. Because he saw some good ideas.
Right, he says, I'd see 50 shows off that show.
Yeah, I think I could create a whole bunch of shows, but then I guess Entertainment Weekly interviewed him, and this is a quote from Mike Fleiss, who I'm suing.
All right.
He says that, quote, he's talking about this movie, Cancun movie.
Yeah, The Real Cancun.
The Real Cancun that just came out from New Line. Evidently, Mike has a similar movie coming out. He said, I'd like to get a bunch of friends down to spring break. And she said, I'm buying it. 2 days later, we heard New Line had the same movie. My ideas get copied. I don't copy other ideas. That's just a lie. You do copy other ideas. You copied my idea. The similarities it's the same show. Yeah. I think he's calling his movie Private Parts. But Les is the one that puzzles me. And then I see this guy at CBS functions, and he puts his arm around me. And he's like, I see his kids are with him, because his kids think I'm cool. Hey, buddy! Hey, Howard, come on over, say hi to my... whatever his offspring's names are. Come say hi to, Okay, that's what I really think.
Yes, Chip and Jennifer. Yeah. I don't know his kid's name.
Yeah, Chip, Jennifer.
You know what? It is Chip and Jennifer.
Yeah. And really, I know Les is getting a divorce, and divorce is a horrible thing, and I always side with the guy in a divorce, but in this case, I hope his wife cleans him out. And I told you, I'll pay for her lawyer.
With a guy in this one.
I would pay for her lawyer.
I thought that was very generous of you.
Nancy, I think, is her name. Nancy, I'm with you. And
you must have the best representation, Nancy.
Clean out Les. Be careful. He'll trick you. I'm telling you. He'll trick you. He's tricked me a number of times into thinking he's my friend.
Yeah, he'll make you think that everything's cool and you're going to get a good settlement.
Yeah, but he's not my friend. He's, I'm not sure he's human. I'll be honest with you.
He could be from another planet.
You don't have a perfect coif like that and be human.
No, or a smile. Those teeth are whiter than humans' teeth could ever be.
Last time I saw teeth like that was on an android. He's too much, this guy. I mean, really, he is a piece of effing work. He is the slickster of all times. God bless him. Try softening your look like Jeff Zucker. At least someone might mistake you for a human being less. Oh, I know this is hurting my chances of doing business with CBS television.
Well, you weren't doing much business anyway.
It wasn't going all that well anyway. You know? So, that's my little personal rant. Just in case you want to know what's up with me. Hey, let me tell Gary the retard something. Hey, Gary. Hi.
Good morning, Howard.
What's the matter with you? You sick?
Wait for you to call.
Yeah, we called you because I have news for you.
What?
Remember when you were in Vegas and you were standing next to that girl in the audience?
Right.
The pretty girl?
Right.
You got her pregnant.
I did not.
Yeah. When you were standing next to her, you must have
rubbed up against
her. Now she's going to have a baby.
She does. I'll probably be a daddy.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yep.
This was Benji's idea. He said, call Gary the retard and tell him. Tell him that he got a girl pregnant by standing next to her.
What did he expect Gary's reaction to be?
Well, we were betting whether or not Gary the retard even knew how babies were made. So
how are babies made?
How are babies made, Gary? Turn off the radio, Gary.
That's my TV on. Hold on, I just turned it down a little bit.
What could he be watching? It's got to be
multitasking, right?
Yeah, what were you watching?
I was sitting and watching it on TV.
You watching me?
Yeah, I was watching everybody from that thing in Las Vegas.
Oh, you're watching the E! Show from... You taped it.
No, I didn't tape it. I was watching that thing called The Wild Dawn.
Oh.
It comes on after you go off at 3 o'clock in the morning.
He just kept the television on. He started out watching.
Oh, I see. And then you fell asleep.
Yeah, fell asleep until Casey called.
Hey, my fly's open. Maybe I got someone pregnant.
Oh.
How are babies made?
Babies are made through guys as peanuts.
Peanuts?
Yeah.
And what do they do with their peanuts?
They stick it up the girl's
All right, okay.
You do know.
Okay, we're wrong.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm going to say it.
No, don't say it.
A guy sticks...
No.
Okay.
Rob, you're going to get me pregnant if you say that.
You just got Robin pregnant.
Thanks, Gar.
All right, and we know that you know what? You did the perfect job. You obviously know how it's done.
I know how it's done.
Yeah.
You know what? I told Casey, if I come back there again, I want to get me a porn star to have a date with.
You want to get her pregnant?
Yeah, I want to get her pregnant.
You think you'd be a good father?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Let me ask you something. You still haven't had sex, right?
No, I haven't.
Never, really?
Do you know
I have not had sex, and that's what I've been trying to tell everybody in Las Vegas.
Do you know what a rubber is?
Yes.
What's that? Oh, giving him the most rudimentary education.
I'm not scared to say right over here.
Don't you dare!
The guy puts it on.
So wait a second. So you know what a condom is, right?
Yes, I do.
All right. Now, when you're with a girl for the first time, which has got to happen sometime.
Right.
Are you going to wear a condom?
Yes, I wear a condom.
Okay. All right. I'm just curious. I think it's a good idea.
So you don't want to be a daddy?
I want to be a daddy.
But do you understand that the condom
right
will prevent you from being a daddy?
Right.
Do you know that?
I know that.
Not if he puts it on his head.
All right, I just wanted to make sure you knew.
I had loads of fun in Las Vegas.
Yeah, we love seeing you there. You have no idea what a pleasure it is to look out on the audience and see you.
Right.
Did he go to Club Paradise? Did he get some
dances? I did.
You got some dances?
Boy, I tell you, there were some beautiful girls at Club Paradise.
Yes, there was.
Yeah. Yeah, what is it, Baba Booey?
The guys from me are telling me that they did a shoot at Gary's house a couple of years ago, and he's got a big poster on his wall right near his phone, and it's a picture of a house, and then the plus sign, and then a fire equals the telephone plus 911.
All right, that's good. I need that poster.
That's a nice painting.
That's right.
That's his artwork?
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, guess what? I just bought me a brand new computer, too.
Yeah, well, how do you get the money for that? Aren't you on public assistance?
No, because someone stole my other one.
Oh.
Gary makes $200,000.
And I got insurance.
Oh, the insurance, right?
Yes.
I wonder who fills out those forms. I wonder what the whole situation
is. But, I mean, who stole your computer? Who got in there?
When I went to California, someone just walked right in my house and stole it, and I called my
California.
insurance. So they replaced it for me.
I think she was in California.
He was.
Yeah,
you just don't know.
It's close
I
enough.
was down to see my family.
Oh, really?
You really were in California?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why does he live up there when his family's in California?
Well, if he was your son, would you want to live near him?
That's true. I changed things.
I'm getting out of town.
His family said, Gary, did you ever consider moving to Vermont?
All right, Gary, don't worry, you didn't get anyone pregnant. We just want to know if you knew how to make babies, and you clearly do.
I know how to make babies.
All right, thanks, man.
Okay.
That's Gary the retard, and Benji, you were wrong. He does know how to make a baby.
All right.
All right, there you go.
Well, I don't know. In Benji's defense, when you told him that, he did say, get someone to be a daddy.
ODB had a press conference.
Oh, really?
When he got out of prison, someone gave me... I only have a little bit of tape from a TV show, but we got to get the whole press conference.
Okay.
Because when he was in here, he really wasn't talking. We didn't get that ODB. We were hoping for him, but...
Yeah, damn it.
Yeah. So...
Because we couldn't even figure out what he had learned from prison.
Yeah.
He couldn't even say that.
We weren't really given that opportunity to find out, so... I still say he's a great interview, but he's got to be here on his own.
Yeah.
We got Damon Dash being positive.
Right. We didn't want that.
Positively blocking, anyway.
Yeah.
No DB.
Making him boring. Let's talk American Idol for just a second. Clay Aiken has got to go. I mean, that red leather jacket and
that little hip shift he was trying last night.
And the gay mannerisms.
Yeah.
And the Bee Gees music should only be sung by the Bee Gees. They made that point very clear last night. And I hate Paula Abdul, and I hate Randy.
She did look good last night.
She looks good, but she's so annoying, and they all have the same thing to say. The only guy who even gets it is the guy Simon. He makes the show interesting.
Did you see that Paula doesn't even talk about their performances anymore?
No.
She goes,
you're positive.
You're beautiful. That's a great outfit. You look great.
I just love you.
I love you. You know I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
She goes, oh, you know I'm a huge fan.
You know why she does that? Because she can't really sing. They used to have to doctor her voice.
Right.
So she's amazed that these kids can get up and sing. They should make Paula get up and sing.
Yeah, but also imagine if she were Simon, they would hammer her.
Yeah.
They would say, like, who are you to talk?
And Clay Aiken's back to making those weird faces again.
Yeah. He's got a lazy eye on top of that.
Yeah, he's got a lazy eye, and he's a girl.
And every week it seems that the hair gets more and more like Ryan Seacrest.
Yes. Well, that's not a bad thing.
They must have the same hairdresser.
Covers his ears.
That's true.
He had a suit on last night at the beginning, but it was the red leather outfit that really did it for me.
I was catching a Barry Manilow vibe.
You know, my son and I watched the show together, so...
Did you cover his eyes during Clay's appearance?
I'm waiting for him to go, what's up with that?
Yeah, they don't get it at that age. They don't get it. I thought Liberace was straight at that age.
Yeah, we used to just think Mike had a perfect right to ask Liberace when he was going to get married.
But I'm not a big Clay Aiken guy, and but I think he's going to take the whole competition.
We tried to vote for Ruben. Jackson's like, let's vote for Ruben, but we called and it was busy.
See, white people vote for Ruben.
Of course they do.
It's a racial thing. By the way, a lot of the email agree with me, Robin. Let me tell you what it says here.
All right.
Robin is either naive or in denial if she thinks that race does not play a part in the number of votes cast for each respective candidate. I really do believe that Ruben Studdard will not win because he's not white.
Well, I don't think he deserves to win either. For the last several weeks, he has not been put in.
Who should win? Yeah. American Idol.
I think it's going to come down to I don't know that girl's name.
She sounds horrible.
Oh,
she's boring.
She's a good singer.
She was boring. Simon hit it right on the nose. The black chick, Kimberly.
See, I thought she was good last night. Yeah, Kimberly.
I thought she was awful and boring.
I saw the one song she sang, that second song, She's a great singer.
It's going to be Clay Aiken. The Cowboy did better job on one of the songs, but really he doesn't deserve to be there. And by the way, how did he get so fat, that Cowboy?
He's gotten fatter every week.
Yeah.
He's eating his way through the show.
But, Robin, would you say that if the Cowboy's not tossed off tonight and the black guy is, Ruben, would you say that?
I say that probably
It's racial.
Yeah.
You would say it was racial.
I finally have to open my eyes.
You know what this is, Howard? You know the point you were making yesterday about how guys are softening up in this country? You know, best proof of that is Gary going about him and his son. We tried to vote for Ruben. Go play some catch with the kid.
The excitement from Vegas continues. Going to see Blackjack for a new rack. World's Saddest Listener, Whack Pack Blackjack, and the grand finale Butterface contest. The Vegas episode's tonight on E!
I think breasts were the only things we were able to give away out in Vegas.
No, we gave away one other thing, sort of.
Oh, yeah, we sort of gave away a date, didn't we?
Sort of.
Oh, yeah, do you know about this?
No.
Thank you.
Remember the last thing we did in Vegas was that really good-looking, like, porno chick?
Yeah.
She did a couple of pornos and was really good-looking, and there was that skinny black kid who'd never gotten laid.
Right.
We gave him a date with her, and he won it.
Oh, okay. I forgot about
So
that.
right after the show ends, she goes, I'm not going out with him.
You're kidding.
No. She goes,
Now, was that a racial thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
She was upfront about it. She said she doesn't have anything against black people personally, but that for her to sleep with a black guy would lower her value as a porn star.
Wait a minute. Hold it. 'Cause don't people think, after seeing that and hearing that she did it?
No.
Yeah, well, what we did, go ahead. Tell them.
Because now the world knows that she didn't do it, and she's not on tape. You know, in other words, we would do a whole follow-up, and I guess she knew eventually this was going to come out, so it got to be this whole weird thing backstage. I wasn't there for all of it,
right.
But, like, the manager guy is trying to, like, make it all work out, so I think what he finally did was he offered the guy 2 girls that he was going to call that he knew, and the kid wasn't sure if he wanted to take it, so finally I think he took some money, and the guy's going to give him a trip to go to the AVN convention or whatever the thing that they do.
Right.
But I mean, it had to be hard to, like, I think it was Will. Was it you or Will, Casey, that had to walk up to him and say, listen, she doesn't want to sleep with you?
No, I was Will.
Yeah.
Will had to do it?
That had to be tough.
Yeah.
And
How come you didn't get that chore? You're the producer.
I didn't even know that was going on.
Oh, no.
Why didn't she tell us right on the air?
Why? Because she knows we would have skewered her.
I didn't actually have to tell him. I think Bruce told him. The manager
Yeah.
told him.
That's a tough one.
He handed him $300 and was like, "Look, can we just let this slide this time?"
Kid was okay
I
with
would
it.
love to have been in. I mean, because she must have walked backstage and the manager must have grabbed her and said, "Look, this can't happen."
Yeah, well, evidently, I guess he's entitled to some other date, or he didn't want the date, or
I don't know.
I don't know that he was looking for. I think after he thought about the situation, I don't think he wanted it either.
Whatever they worked out.
Although I'm contacting Al Sharpton to lead a protest against
I
it.
feel that we have been. Yeah, something should happen here because we were wronged.
We were wrong. Hey, I want to just thank E for running promos for the show.
Yes, I told you. I've been seeing them.
And he also took off those horrible news scrolls during our show as
Did
well.
they?
Which, by the way, I applaud the e-programming department. I think that's a smart move. And I'm so pleased to see that the news no longer runs under our show because it is the biggest distraction. We're not a news channel. And
well, it's not even news.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
Crossroads to be released on DVD May 15th. That's the kind of news.
They evidently have abandoned that, and I think that's so great.
Wonderful.
So I am so happy to be with E. Mindy Herman, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And everything else.
Well, what about all the poor people that had to wait till this morning to find out Giselle Bundchen had lunch with Leonardo DiCaprio?
That's true.
Thank you.
Hey, Johnny Knoxville's here with his cousin.
All good. We're going to get to that. And by the way, Fred just found the clip of Bill Bennett, the hypocrite, bad-mouthing me. This is the guy who wrote morality books and was telling you how you should raise your children.
How much time you should spend with them. You know, none of this frivolous stuff like going out and listening to Howard Stern.
Right.
You should be at home with your family.
But he was out losing $8 million.
Right.
But here he is in his glory days of being a hypocrite talking about your hero, Howard. Well, those are great words from a guy who perhaps had some sort of high moral background.
But a guy they dragged out of the casino to make that statement?
It was hard for him to drag himself out of the casino even to see his family. Making that statement was good because that brings more money into the coffers for his book.
Right.
You know, that was recorded live from the High Rollers room. Bill Bennett, phony. That's why I know people of my generation and the kids of my daughter's generation just don't trust anybody. They don't trust government. You were the drug czar, you creep. You were the guy writing books about how you should spend time with your family.
In one of the articles I read yesterday,
Creep.
one of the people who books him for his speeches, because he gets booked to go talk to people about how they should be in their family.
Yeah, scumbag.
And what they should do with their time. The guy said, well, I don't think this will hurt his bookings now that it's been released that he's a gambler, because, you know, it's been said to me that he drinks, he's fat, he smokes too much, and he gambles.
Well, so he's got some good qualities, right?
So, Howard, how much did he run up? $8 million?
$8 million.
Yeah.
Which I'd like to know how the drug czar gets $8 million.
Yeah. A lot of speaking.
Most drug czars I know have $8 million are dealing them, not protecting us.
Yeah, they usually get the money through drugs.
Yeah. And then Bill awarded me the Silver Sewer Award for bad taste in media. Guess what? Give it to yourself, scumbag. Another hypocrite.
Yeah, you're up for the award this year.
Yeah. You win. I'm giving you the what is it? The Silver Sewer. I watch the E! Show. The excitement from Vegas continues tonight on E! You got to see the Miss Butterface contest. You're going to freak.
Is that tonight?
I don't know what order it's all in. Just watch for the whole week. It's all good. They got blackjack for a new rack. Watch girls try to win breast implants. You got whack pack blackjack, which is the funniest goddamn thing. And the only thing funnier is Butterface contest.
Yeah.
It's great. Hey, I just want to mention this is a website called Pissed Off Pete, is it?
Yeah.
Is it pissedoffpete.com or?
I thought that's what Casey just said to you.
No.
He said the website's right on there, pissedoffpete.com.
It says a Pissed Off Pete, OP. There's a whole thing here. What's the guy's website?
Pete.com. Down there.
No, it says Pissed Off Pete.
.com. We've got the next one.
No, it doesn't say that.
Yeah, pissedoffpete.com.
Get out of here.
It is.
Okay, good. Well, anyway, this guy Pissed Off Pete sells bumper stickers that you stick on people's cars.
Oh, you stick them on other people's cars.
Yeah, like this one is, I hate cops, cops suck. Like if you stick that on somebody's car, you know that you hate. Honk if you want head.
Oh.
That's all right.
This one's I'm gay and I vote. Small penis on board. And look, here's a good one. I live with herpes, you can too.
That's nice.
What else? I used my oral skills to get the job I wanted. All right. I like my buns buttered. I'd rather be getting laid. This is the herpes one. Let's see. I don't know.
Maybe you've gone through the best of them.
Yeah, I think I have. Equal rights for gays. That's a good one.
That's great.
That's good. My SUV helps me feel better about my small penis. Let's see what else. I can't read this one on the air. This one's good. I left my wife for this bitch. I like that one. That's a good song for Roger.
Yeah.
One time I saw a bumper sticker. It must have been homemade because I don't think you could buy this anywhere. It said, "Yeah, I'm drunk."
That's a great one.
That was in the South. I saw
Yeah,
that.
there's a bunch of these. I can't wade through them right now.
But you can get them at pissedoffpete.com.
Yeah, I guess it's pissedoffpete.com. Give the guy a plug. Kind of a novel idea. And you really shouldn't put these on other people's cars.
Anything there I could stick on Tom's Porsche?
Oh, Tom,
Yeah.
this is funny.
Wait a minute. Those bumper stickers are impossible to get off.
Oh,
once
yeah.
you put
Yeah,
them on.
they are. It's mean. It's really actually promoting vandalism as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, when we were in Vegas, I told you, like during the commercials, when we were doing the show from Vegas, all I would do is either yell at Scott the engineer about the audio problems or yell at Tom Chiasano because he was having me record commercials during the broadcast. So I guess the microphones tape everything. So I have some of the behind the scenes of the Howard Stern show.
You're kidding.
Let's see. The first tape I got is... This is me relentlessly telling the guys I have no sound in my headphones. This is what goes on during the commercials. It's not like you sit and rest and think about what you're going to do next.